Welcome to the United States of America, a land known for boundless opportunities, freedom of religion, and rich diversity. In this melting pot of cultures and beliefs, the Indian American community has thrived, enriching the landscape of America with timeless Hindu traditions, universal values, and a spirit of unity. Over the past 150 years, mandirs have risen as beacons of spiritual strength and cultural preservation, nurturing Hindu values and traditions in America. One such beacon is the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville, New Jersey. Envisioned by His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj and fulfilled under the leadership of His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj. Akshardham stands as an enduring symbol of love and unity, preserving age-old traditions while sharing universal messages of peace, hope, and harmony for all generations to come. Join us as we embark on a journey of discovery of the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham, exploring the depth of its spirituality, the beauty of its architecture, and the universality of its messages.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rakhi Patel.
And I'm Jamin Brumbutt.
From the landmark BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville, New Jersey,
To your homes from all around the world.
welcome to today's Spotlight. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, we're taking you right into the heart of the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham campus, showcasing its marvels and the voices behind its creation.
And today, we're focusing on a word that binds us all, community. And that's what brings us together, strengthens our bonds, and drives us forward.
You're right, Jamin. Akshardham is a shining example of community spirit, from local Robbinsville support to the dedication of BAPS volunteers from all over. This place is a testament to having a collective spirit and vision.
And today, we celebrated just that with the help of local elected officials and mayors, elected state officials, and representatives from New Jersey and states across America.
Dear America,
Dear America,
Dear America,
thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being a land of opportunity.
Thank you, America, for the sense of belonging.
thank you for the chance to build a better life for our families.
Dear America, thank you for helping my parents establish a new life here.
Thank you for the opportunity to let me do my education here and advance my career.
Thank you for giving my family a new opportunity.
Thank you for always supporting us.
Thank you for giving us a voice.
Thank you for the freedom to express our opinions.
Thank you for providing safety and protection to our families.
Thank you for taking care of my health and well-being.
Thank you for being a beacon of hope.
Thank you for being a land of great education opportunities.
Thank you for being a place where I can progress professionally.
Dear America, thank you for embracing our community. Thank you for putting our freedom above all else.
Thank you for being a melting pot of cultures.
Thank you for encouraging us to use our voice.
Thank you for the friendships.
Thank you for striving for equality.
Thank you for the educational opportunities.
Thank you for freedom, America.
Thank you for freedom of all of us.
Thank you for being home.
Thank you for the opportunity to run my business.
Thank you, America, for commitment to the religious freedom.
Thank you for helping my parents establish a new life here.
Thank you, America, for letting us participate in the democratic process and all the amazing opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you for American Dream.
Thank you for being a place where my dreams can come true.
Thank you for being a place where my dreams can come true.
Thank you, America, for giving me everything.
Dear America, thank you.
Thank you, America.
Akshardham is not meant just to connect humans with God. It's also meant to connect humans with humans in harmony. Akshardham is a place of community. It is meant to bring people together. But I'd also like to mention today that Akshardham is no different from America. Because America is also a place that has brought people of all backgrounds together. In the latter part of the 20th century, as Indians became Indian Americans, they brought with them a treasure of traditions and spiritual insights and a sense of community. Hindu Swamis also came to the United States offering profound spiritual teachings. Eventually, BAPS had its first temple in 1974, not far from here in Flushing, New York. And since then, over the past 50 years, BAPS and its mandirs have grown all across the United States. There are 114 BAPS Hindu mandirs all across the United States and Canada as of today. We thank Robbinsville not because we built Akshardham in Robbinsville. We thank Robbinsville because of the relationship between BAPS and Robbinsville. It can be seen as the very definition of cooperation, collaboration, and the very definition of community. Because it takes at least two to work together in unity to make a community. Just as Robbinsville welcomed BAPS, BAPS and its leadership, its devotees, became a part of the Robbinsville family by helping wherever they could. It's an integral part of the culture and the spiritual teachings of Hinduism to become part of a community. Even during the days of these festivities in the opening of Akshardham, volunteers have not stopped helping the community. During the days of these festivals, they have had days of giving campaign to collect school supplies and hygiene products and canned food to support the Boys and Girls Clubs of Mercer County and Homefront, New Jersey, and Rise and Robbinsville Food Pantry. BAPS has kept its doors of Akshardham open to foster and help understanding. It's a very difficult concept to translate to English, but in essence, you could say seva is voluntary service, but it has to be done selflessly, passionately, mindfully, and devoutly. And that is what the BAPS has achieved. So even today, as we sit here enjoying this program, this Community Day program, understand that almost every single happening on this campus today is happening because of seva. As we are talking right now, there are people operating cameras and audiovisual equipment. There are teenagers and youngsters that are picking up trash around the campus. There are youngsters that are helping guide people to get to their destination. There are people cooking meals, there are people cleaning utensils. Even the chairs that you are sitting on today have been arranged carefully and lovingly by volunteers who want to do seva. 12,500 volunteers, imagine, coming together physically to make Akshardham happen. That the Akshardham success story is not a BAPS success story. It's a success story for Robbinsville. It's a success story for New Jersey. It's a success story for California and Texas and all of the United States and North America. But in the words of Mahant Swami Maharaj, it's a success story for all of humanity.
It is our great honor and privilege to welcome our distinguished guests to our assembly today. These leaders have served as role models and great citizens in our society. They've supported each and every one of us by serving in their respective communities.
Today, the inspiration that I've seen and the progress from being here from the early days of seeing the temple built to where we are today is a testament to the selfless sacrifice in service from those thousands of individuals working together to show what folks can do when there are no limits to your inspiration. I see so many hands working together, not only to build, but to inspire and to give back. You have touched all of our hearts, and we are a bigger and better family because of it.
The Swami talked earlier about one of the big challenges that we had here in Robbinsville during Hurricane Sandy. And it was one of my first experiences to really understand the whole idea and the whole concept of Sarva. We had a number of people who were displaced at our mobile home park. We had nowhere to put anyone. At the last minute, I reached out to BAPS, and I literally brought about 100 people from our mobile home park, 75 truckers, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Literally, we had cots, we had people being fed, we had people taking showers. On one side, they had the truckers. On the other side, we had the mobile home park, all of the residents being taken care of, and cots set up. And I never in a million years thought this could have happened so quickly. And that's when I realized this is something very different. This is something that I had never experienced before. And every time that I have reached out to BAPS, they have never, ever failed to answer the call. And for that, I am incredibly grateful. And what you are teaching our youth is something that is so important because the next generation needs to become part of our community. And for that is something that you should be very proud of. It is something that I want to report back to His Holiness, that this community has become part of our community. And we are grateful and we are honored that you thought to choose our community and had the vision to turn this piece of land into something that is truly unbelievable and one of the wonders of the world. And for that, I want to thank you.
Today in society, it's difficult to get 100 people to agree on the simplest of things. Here, over 12,500 people of various ages, professions, socio-economic strata came together, learned to think beyond themselves, and created something so beautiful. It's a lesson for society.
I come here and I am reminded of the goodness, the love, and the compassion and care that truly, truly is the driving force that keeps us all grounded and makes us all family. And I look forward to continuing this celebration and this journey of getting to know you and your culture and your community.
I heard His Holiness speak about the universality of the human experience. We all breathe the same air, and we sit under the same sky, and we drink the same water. It really touched my heart, and I think that's what I'm going to come away with. I'd also like to share really quickly another experience I had with BAPS. BAPS came forward and said, why don't we all get together and do something to help people with COVID? And due to the influence of BAPS, we were able to raise over $100,000 for a local help center that helped people get through COVID. And so,
આપણને અગર એક શબ્દમાં BAPS ને describe કરવું હોય તો that is seva. But I would challenge everyone here today, including myself, that follow the example of BAPS and elevate ourselves to the service of conviction. And service of conviction means whoever, whatever, whenever there is a need, you need to say yes.
Today on this grand occasion, while we are celebrating grand opening of Akshardham in presence of Pujya Guru Hari Mahant Swami Maharaj, US Congresswoman Grace Meng has dedicated October 8 as a BAPS Akshardham Day in US Congressional District 6.
Namaste. This is Mayor Eric Adams. It is my honor to congratulate BAPS on the opening of their new Grand Temple. The first BAPS temple in the nation was built in Queens, and it still welcomes newcomers and serves the local community to this day. BAPS and the Hindu community are a vital part of our country and our city's culture. I was fortunate to join you for your centennial celebration at the Colden Center. And I appreciate all you do to support interfaith dialogue, harmony, and service. Spirituality and service must go hand in hand. What we preach in the temple must be practiced on the street. Congratulations once again on this landmark achievement.
Mayor of Robbinsville Township, the home of Swaminarayan Akshardham, Mayor Freed will be presenting the key to the city of Robbinsville to His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj. In today's assembly, Assemblyman Benson will be presenting a joint resolution from the New Jersey State Senate and General Assembly to His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj.
This mandir, a place where my friends and I can gather, play, and pray. I am thankful, as is everyone else here, that in my community, I have this beautiful mandir. After all, a mandir is a wonderful home, a place where no one is ever alone. Jai Swaminarayan. I am a Hindu American. And I'd like to thank America for giving me a place where I could freely be who I am. The community and people have given us a great gift, the support and chance to build a mandir. A mandir is a piece of our Indian heritage. A mandir is where one can practice and learn their culture and faith. You may ask, why is this important? Well, my family and I have roots all the way in India, and we call America our home. It's like having two homes. It's amazing. Our Guru Pramukh Maharaj and Mahant Maharaj have helped us and built these mandirs. They've come all the way from India just to give us darshan. We're so lucky to have them. These mandirs aren't just places, they're a home where we can all get together, pray, and learn, and have fun. At mandir, we celebrate many festivals, like Diwali and Holi. They're colorful decorations, delicious food, and amazing music. It's something I'd like to share with all of you. Because mandirs are not just for me alone. At mandir, I learned the power of samp. The power of samp is the power of unity. That's the other cool part. Mandir is open to anyone. That means my friends from different backgrounds can come and learn about my culture. We could celebrate together and share our traditions and become even better friends. That is America at its best. People from different cultures coming together. Mandirs have also helped me find something really special to me: peace. When I stop in mandir, all my worries go away. I feel so calm and peaceful. And that's an amazing feeling, and something I want to say a big thank you for. By having mandirs in America, we can learn from each other, respect each other, and make our communities even stronger. Together, we can make a world where everyone is welcome to practice what they believe. Dear America, I'm glad to say, the mandirs here make my day. Thank you for letting us decorate our garden state. With this amazing stone mandir, that's great. A place where we together play and pray. In this sacred space, our spirits rise and worries fade away. We'll never feel alone beneath this dome, because in this neighborhood, we have our home. Jai Swaminarayan.
If we could get into our hearts what I got today and take back to my community and tell my friends and relatives and my staff You have to experience this incredible campus, this temple, but more so, not only from the beautiful structure, but from what your heart will observe and absorb as you're going through this. I always thought of myself to be a good person, but when as I'm leaving here, my heart is now telling me, be more compassionate, be more giving. Reach out to that neighbor that you never spoke to before. Give a hand to that kid that gets into trouble. Go to the nursing home and see the person that never gets any visitors. I think it should be mandatory for every senator, every Congress member to come here and visit and go through this location. The United States would be a much better place, and so should the world.
We welcome you all and extend our heartfelt thanks for accepting our invitation and visiting Akshardham. I convey my deepest gratitude to all the communities and leaders who have supported us in making this Maha Mandir. For many decades, BAPS Swaminarayan Mandirs have flourished in various communities in New Jersey. As we grew together, we also stand for each other. We understand each other's traditions, values, and beliefs. Together, we make our community better through diversity. योगी जी महाराज कहता है सूरत पढ़ो એટલે એકબીજાની ક્રિયા સમજી કરી લે સેવા એકબીજાની કરી લેવી યોગી બાપા આખી જિંદગી સેવામાં જીવન વિતાવ્યું છે એમની સેવા ચાખવા જેવી છે. અને intermingle and have respect for each other. એકબીજાની સેવા કરીએ. પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજ કહેતા સામ સુરતભાવ ને એકતાથી કાર્ય કરે તો ગમે તેવું કાર્ય હોય તેમાં સફળતા મળે. Swami he downright tells us, Pramukh Swami Maharaj, that if we do work unitedly, so we will have success, definite success. અને બીજા પાસે સૌની અપેક્ષા ન રાખે. આપણે બીજા પાસે સૌની અપેક્ષા રાખીએ ચોકડી તમે હું શું કરી શકું આ સંપ વધારવામાં હું શું કરી શકું મારું વિચારું કે મારે સંપ રાખવો છે અને હું શું કંઈ કરું જેથી સંબંધે. ઇટ ઇઝ ઓન યોર સાઈડ. આપણે સંપ વધારવું હોય અને વધારે ક્લોઝ આવવું હોય do things from your own side. કે મારી સંપ વધારો so I should not demand from anyone else, but I should do things for myself. બીજા સમય અપેક્ષા ન રાખે પણ હંમેશા એવું વિચારવું કે મારે જ સંપ રાખવા છે અને હું શું કરી શકું જેથી સંપ વધે. સંપની આવી ભાવના હશે સંપને this type of attitude if we create then પણ હંમેશા સંપની આવી ભાવના હશે તો આપણા અંતરમાં આપણા ઘરમાં આપણા સમાજમાં અને આખા વિશ્વમાં શાંતિ 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 થઈ જાય. In this way, Akshardham teaches us to respect all, to be a good human and to serve humanity selflessly. If we practice these values, not only can we help each other as a community, but we can also contribute to each other's happiness. Once again, thank you to all the mayors, representatives, assembly members, and others who have given their valuable time to be with us today and have demonstrated their commitment to serve society. So that's all.
It's truly heartwarming to see the community come together in such a magnificent setting at BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham.
This Akshardham in Robbinsville isn't just an architectural marvel. It's a beacon for community bonding, family values, well-being, and so much more.
Speaking of which, let's delve deeper into the architectural details of this campus. Today, we're setting our spotlight on two awe-inspiring parts, the parikrama and courtyard, which surround the Akshardham Mahamandir.
Welcome to BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham, a landmark of Hindu architecture and culture. A 2,500 feet long parikrama encircles the entire landmark of Akshardham Mahamandir. The term parikrama originates from Sanskrit and means the path surrounding a spiritual entity. It is intricately crafted from stone and serves as a symbolic garland that seamlessly unites the surrounding structures, radiating a divine essence through its architectural brilliance. Just as garlands and necklaces adorn the murtis within the mandir, the parikrama similarly adorns the central element of the campus, the Akshardham Mahamandir. Constructed from Bansipur sandstone, the parikrama is known for its strength and malleability while complementing the creamy hue of the Akshardham Mahamandir. The selection of this unique stone, which is native to Rajasthan, India, has been previously used in other BAPS mandirs such as Chino Hills, Rajkot, Surat, and the iconic Swaminarayan Akshardham in New Delhi. Walking through the parikrama and around the Akshardham Mahamandir is itself a journey that reminds us to embrace a life with God at its center, filled with universal morals, spiritual values, and selfless virtues. Inside the parikrama, you find the central courtyard, which offers a direct path to the Mahamandir. Within the courtyard sit two serene kunds or ponds, the Yagna Purush Kund and the Yogiji Kund, named in honor of His Holiness Shastriji Maharaj and His Holiness Yogiji Maharaj, revered spiritual successors of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. The courtyard and two kunds will not only be a point of reflection, but when complete, an area that infuses modern technology to enhance the Akshardham visitor experience with its sound, light, and a water show. The parikrama and courtyard are not just architectural marvels, but spiritual pathways that guide visitors towards a deeper understanding of Hindu culture and spirituality. Visitors are invited to reflect, connect, and be inspired by the profound beauty and wisdom that embody Akshardham in its individual elements.
Jamin, inside and out, anyone that visits Akshardham leaves inspired.
Agree. Let's now take a moment to hear what visitors have said about their experiences at Akshardham in our Voice of Attendees segment.
The art of giving was what teaches you the art of living, and this is living proof. This is another level altogether. It's just binding everybody so closely, tells the Western world about our culture. And the fact that moved me the most was the disciples who selflessly given up everything to be a part of this beautiful journey. They've taught me so much today, it's unbelievable. I met this girl who had done Seva for a year, married from Miami, and the kind of satisfaction and the kind of lakshan that I see on her face is absolutely amazing. And that's what people eventually look for, that satisfaction. This is what success is all about, learning so much in life so early. I think living life by doing things for others selflessly is what this is all about. So you learn the art of giving and thereby learn the art of living. Be here and you'll understand what I'm trying to say.
I'm realizing now I had no idea about the magnitude. My name is Salma Kivran. I'm the Executive Vice President and President Midwest for Covanta. Just walking through the gates, it was obvious that people were pleased to be here. They all looked joyful. The one thing that jumped at me is unity. What you can do when over 12,000 people unite and decide to row in the same direction. There's a lot to see and experience and learn also about Hinduism that I wasn't familiar with. Well, I think it's the openness, how people received me when I arrived here. I felt instantly welcome. Until I really broke it down to the basics, and we talked a little bit about those, being humble, not finding fault in other people, and creating joy in others' world that brings you joy, and finding that self-fulfillment, I guess, is probably one that I will take back.
It was just so overwhelming that each square inch you could spend an hour. My name is Heidi Campbell, and I am a state senator in Tennessee representing District 20. It's hard to get past the visual beauty of it. The philosophy and values that you communicate through, especially this majestic and awe-inspiring and wonderful, in the literal sense of the word, wonderful structure that everybody participated in building together is exactly the kind of thing that the world needs right now. It was built entirely almost through volunteerism. To me, is just an incredible feat. It's instantaneously apparent that people are comfortable with one another, that people are being generous to one another, and that everyone is here to serve each other, including me. I mean, I think we're all here to serve each other, and by creating this kind of an environment, you're making the world a better place.
Hi, I'm Parthiv Patel. I'm former India cricketer. Brilliant, it's outstanding, but even video also doesn't do justice to what it actually is. You got to come here and see it to believe it, what volunteers and everyone has done to this temple. And every time you come here, there's always a different kind of energy. But one thing which I will definitely take it back is, that Seva Bhav which all the volunteers brings in. I think that is something unbelievable. You don't have to, work hard, or money is not something, everything. It's just a Seva Bhav that, gives you the mental peace. So, this BAPS or Akshardhams or Swaminarayan temples, they provide so much of knowledge to, young kids and everyone all around the world. So, they hold a very important, I would say, a piece or a very important key to, presenting our culture to the youth. And, it teaches you a lot of things. So you got to come here and understand how peaceful it is and what can you give it to world. So that's the reason why you should come here. This will be a very, very important landmark in US.
Rocky, beyond every memorable event and moment here at Akshardham, there's a countless amount of volunteers working tirelessly to make a vision into a reality.
To build the largest Hindu mandir in North America was no easy feat. It took the selfless service of over 12,500 volunteers, dedicating millions of hours towards the building of this cultural complex.
It's time we shine a light on some of them, don't you think?
Absolutely. Let's move into our next segment, Voice of Volunteers, and meet the hearts and souls behind Akshardham.
And my first task was I had a list of box numbers which I had to just spray paint so that the lorry driver can then pull out and organize them. And I remember the first day just being alone, and it's hot outside, and I'm just going around climbing all these different boxes trying to find this one specific number. My name is Bhagwat Parekh. I'm from Edison, and I'm a site volunteer. So the team that I volunteered in was Stone Inventory, Management and Supply, in short, which means SIMS. So pretty much I was the lorry driver, or the telescopic handler on site. And my day would consist of starting in the morning, getting the order slip so I know that these are the specific stones we need. We first locate the stones, and usually our team used to work ahead of site. When the Mahashikhar was being built on the Akshardham site, the SIMS team was actually 5 layers ahead of site, so that we were always on top of what site was doing, so that whenever we got orders, we can quickly just send stones without having to worry about scrambling to get it prepped. Now, step 1 is pretty much looking at the order slip, finding the stones and just loading them onto the trucks so that they can be sent onto site. After that, what we do is our internal organization. The more organized that our team is, it's easier for us to fully navigate through this whole process of the system. So what we would be doing is we would be organizing stones, bringing out pallets, getting these boxes opened up, and flipping these stones and getting them prepped for the stone prep team. And lastly, if we do have ample amount of time, then we even line up these stones in the specific layers so that they can be ready for the coming orders. One of the biggest struggles that the team goes through is one, finding stones. You have thousands of pallets just laying around and you get this one specific number, which you're trying to pinpoint and locate where this specific pallet is. And sometimes it's hard, where you would spend, 2-3 hours just going around, even in the same spot, trying to find that one pallet. Pretty much volunteering on site means getting together to be a part of something far greater than myself and just in general, being part of a larger goal, larger task. And it's a location where I get to work together with multiple different people, acquire new skills, and use it for good to help volunteer and be a part of this large task. The unique thing about building Akshardham is you see different people from different walks of life who have zero background in stonework, who have zero understanding of how to build a temple. But it's a location where everybody gets together, they use teamwork, and they learn this process as they're going about volunteering. And every single day, everybody is so open to teaching you something new. The one sound that I'll miss is the sound of my love, just reversing. The reversing sound of the love will forever be stuck in my ear and my mind. I could think about it if I close my eyes. Just the love reversing back. The biggest thing I'll miss are the people. Those relationships, those bonds, those good moments, the times where we've gotten together, sat down, talked one-on-one, heart to heart. The biggest thing is that whenever I look at Akshardham, I'm in awe and I'm surprised. Every single day, I'm surprised to see, because I saw the back end. I saw the stones from the first step. I saw them just lying around all over the place. And now seeing everything completed, I'm surprised. And I can't believe it myself that it did come together, that it was fully finished. And not only just being a part of it, but being able to touch each and every single stone of Akshardham, which I feel grateful for. That whenever I look at any part of the Akshardham, it's going to remind me of, I remember when I pulled that stone out. For example, the skills. I was taught how to operate a lung. I was certified on site. I was taught about the different names of these stones. My favorite memory just happened recently, which was I was fortunate enough to place the last stone of the Mahashikar, the Amlak, on the truck and send it off and send it to site. So this is one of my favorite memories, which I'll forever remember, because it's the last piece of stone for the Mahashikar, the highest peak at which this mandir was made. A funny picture I have is when my team, we had some time, we all just got together, we cleared out the whole field, and the team just got together and started playing cricket. They would just keep the different frisbee, cricket, baseball, just keep it in the trailer, in the container, and they would end up just playing it.
You know, beyond these events and highlights, a lot of other things have been happening on the campus recently.
Rocky, I say we take a look back at some of these inspiring events. You can stay up to date on all BAPS activities on the BAPS social media channels.
Whether it's Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube, Medium, or LinkedIn, BAPS is there. Click, like, subscribe, and share your own memories from Akshardham.
From sunrise to sunset, today has been truly memorable. Rocky, I believe we've covered it all for today's Spotlight.
Absolutely, Jamin. To our viewers, thank you for joining us in today's Spotlight. Until next time,
Namaste and Jai Swaminarayan.